looking at this. It's the Transcend Drive Pro 550 dash cam. It's got front and back cameras as well as Wi-Fi streaming. Okay, today we're going to be looking at this Transcend Dashcam Drive Pro 550. It's a dual lens system, so that means there's a camera on the front and the back of it, so it can record obviously in front of you and behind, which is pretty good. It's also got 4 infrared LEDs allowing sharp in-car video recording at night and in low light and so forth. So as you can see, it's got the on-screen display there. You've got the camera, what it looks like from the front, and obviously from the back, which is the bit you'd actually see when you're driving. As it says on the box, ultra wide angle lens, GPS on there, dual lens, emergency recording, and Wi-Fi live streaming. It says full HD 1080p. I'm presuming that means on the front and the back, but it doesn't specify, so I'm presuming it's both. As it says there, front and rear recording, infrared LEDs. Let's just have a look at the other side. Heads-up display displays the driving speed and driver safety alerts on the screen, which could be an advantage, could be a disadvantage, because obviously depending on where you got this position, the last thing you want is things popping up on the screen, obviously what's distracting you directly from the road. But you've also got a Sony image sensor in there, so Sony sensor for basically best quality basically recording is probably the best way of doing it, ideal for night time and so forth. On the back of the box itself, not much on there other than built-in Wi-Fi, live stream videos to your mobile device with the exclusive app. Doesn't mention on there if it's Apple or Android app anywhere. It's probably in the small print somewhere. But I'm guessing it'll work with both. Okay, let's open this up then. So, just break the seal there. That should do it. There we go. It's quite a nice looking box. Looks pretty good, nice and shiny. Look good in your store. Let's have a look. Let's open it up. Okay, so what do we have on here? Okay, so it's just a plain white box with Transcend logo on there, nothing otherwise on there. Okay, so that's a nice start. It does come with a 32GB micro SD, which it's not often these things actually come with SDs, which is actually pretty good. I didn't see any mention of that actually on the box. It would have been nice of them to actually put that on the box and say the SD card is included. It may be on there in really small print somewhere, but it's not clearly evident. So, but that is a nice touch. It is a good selling point, which they've missed that one by not putting it clearly on the box. So let's have a look what else we've got. Obviously we've got the camera itself. We'll look a little bit more information on that in a second. Okay, so nothing under that. So I'm guessing in here we've got our cables and so forth. So we've got a very small quick start guide, which well, looks quite big, but I'm guessing it's not all in English. No, it's not. English goes up to page 10. So 10 pages out of 100 and looks like 7 or 8 pages are English. Okay, so gives you a rough idea. So there's plenty of cautions and so forth. But like most people, I'm not going to look at this. We're going to have a look at it. We're out to see what we've got. So this looks like your car mount. There you go. So obviously that'll stick on your screen in your car, and I'm guessing this mounts on here like that, so it's a pretty straightforward mounting system there, and it's quite light. I've got a dash cam, okay, it's a few years old in my truck, and it is a lot heavier than that. And bear in mind, this actually includes the batteries in there as well, so you're not having to change batteries or anything like that, which is always good. And then you've got your cable in, which actually this cable looks pretty long, so that's quite a long cable. I'm guessing that's going to be at least 2 meters long, so you've got plenty of room to position this pretty much wherever you want, so that's always good. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so let's have a look at the device itself. I'm not sure it'll power on, it'll probably need a charge, so let's just try the power button. Yeah, looks like there's no power there, so it's going to need a good charging, but basically you've got your front lens, which has got a little cover on it, and you've got your back lens, which is there as well. And as you can see, this you can swivel so it fits or works exactly and points in the right direction you want it to. You've also got your on the bottom, that's where it mounts, or should I say that is actually the top, that's where it would mount, so your mounting system will just basically slide on top of there, as we saw before, and then that would stick on your screen depending on obviously how you wanted it. But on the side you've got your obviously your power connection to obviously charge it up, and you've got your micro SD card slot there. On the bottom there looks like there is a reset button as well, and there's a little hole on the bottom, so I'm guessing that's going to be a hard reset as well on there. But as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. Everything on there does everything you want. You could potentially, actually, looking at it, point both cameras in the same direction if you really wanted to, but obviously ideally is having one pointing each way. But we'll get out in the truck later and have a play and see how it goes. Setup of the device was actually very easy. You just mount it onto the windscreen with a suction cup, and then plug it into your cigarette lighter or your charging port in the vehicle. One thing to note though is if you're very tall, you may struggle, like I did, with the actual camera at the top of your windscreen, because it can actually impair your visibility. I am quite tall, so I sit quite high up in the vehicle, and it was actually stopping me being able to see properly. So we had to mount it towards the bottom of the windscreen, which ideally is really designed to go at the top. One of the features which was good, which you can see here actually working at the moment, is the parking assist, where it basically the camera will turn itself on and record any movement it sees, especially this driver who's just parked up here who can't actually park in the bays properly. Unfortunately, this feature doesn't work very well in dark areas. You can't see really from this screen, but my wife actually walks in front of the vehicle there, which you cannot actually see her doing it. As you can hear on this video, the sound quality is actually very good, and you can easily make out the song that is playing and hear the engine. You can also hear when, or depending on the vehicle, when you turn your indicators on and off, which could also be a good thing if you are caught in an accident and someone says that you didn't actually turn your indicators on. The video quality of both front and back cameras is very good. Unfortunately, the back camera is actually only 720p and not full HD, where the front camera is full HD as stated. The dash cam will actually record two separate files to the SD card, one for the front camera, one for the back camera, and they are labelled file A and B, obviously with the dates and timers, everything else like that on there. Nighttime recording was also equally impressive. The rear camera goes into a night vision mode, and the front camera stays still on a normal regular vision because obviously there are lights on and so forth. A couple of the annoying things with the camera: one is the cable. It is designed basically to go to the top of your screen, but if you wish to have it at the bottom of your windscreen, the cable would actually sort of do a loop because it's designed to go upwards, so then it would have to go up and then down, which then could actually get in front of the actual lens or get in the way. There also didn't seem to be an auto dimming function, so at night time it'll be obviously duller so it doesn't distract from the road. And there does not seem to be any quick button to quickly disable the actual screen itself while still letting it record. The nearest thing to this in the settings is basically where you can set it to turn off after 1 minute or so forth of driving. Overall though, I'm still very pleased with this product and it does a good job. The product could actually be amazing if they took on board some of the things about the cable as well as the dimming function on the actual screen, and hopefully they'll fix these in a new revision or model. Would I recommend this product? Hell yeah, of course I would. So if you're on the road all day long and you want a device that will give you all the warnings you'll need, then this is the device for you. So let's recap some of the positives and negatives. The positives are front and back recording. The packaging is attractive and clear and easy to read, as well as it being small so it won't take up a lot of shelf space if you're selling it in a retail store. It comes with a 32GB micro SD card. Bear in mind they didn't mention this on the box, but it's a great upseller. It's very lightweight, no need to worry about changing batteries as it's built in and rechargeable. The camera is very clear and it comes with a 2-year limited warranty. On the negative side, the packaging doesn't say what platforms it will work with, for example Android, Apple and so forth. Because the cable is long, it can be a bit haphazard and get in the way and can make your dashboard look real messy, especially if you position the dash cam towards the bottom of your windscreen. No easy or quick way to dim the screen or even just turn the screen off without going into the settings or setting it to automatically turn the screen off after 1 minute no matter what. Park mode at night is not 100% clear, and in some situations if it is very dark you will not see anything on the camera at all. It also states on the box it's full 1080p, where this is sort of true because the front camera is, but the rear camera is only 720p. But as I said before, I'm very happy with this product. There's a few things that could fix and make it even better, and hopefully they do, but I've still got no problem in recommending this product. So we are going to give this product the Gold Award. You can view more about this product and other products at our website www.tech4tex.co.uk. The link is in the description. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.